this would be coming into Pechanga, the resort entrance. Here's the registration. So you just pull up right here. There's two really long spots, park, and then you can walk inside and register. They also allow you to pre-register online and go directly to your site, which is nice. And the streets are all lettered streets. Beautiful hills behind you, but we'll start off here at K Street. L Street is on the left. This is K25 on the end. They have their own gazebo and barbecue pit. And then K23 and K21, they're like buddy sites. And what's nice about these is you can pull in either way, so that both sites, the patio area faces the picnic tables, and it's nice for camping with family or friends when you're going to eat together. So the living areas outdoor will face each other on all of these sites here in the K loop. So this is K23, K21, and notice how the hookups are on opposite sides on each one of these sites. So one can pull in one way and the other way, and both patios facing each other. This is K19, nice and secluded, has nice landscaping. Here's what I'm talking about. This one is pulled forward and this one is pulled in. So they're living areas for outdoor facing each other. This is K17. K15 and K13 are together. I think these sites are really nice. They're beautiful, nice landscaping. And then here we have K11 and K9 are together. This trailer is pulled through this way. This one is pulled through this way. Coming up, this is K7 and K5. Nice big trees at these sites here. And then down on the end. So this is 3. And then on the end you have your private barbecue, gazebo, picnic table area, and this is K1. So the end sites in K and L loop or road are obviously premium sites. And this is J Street. These are also buddy or companion sites, so they pull in, so patios are facing each other with a common gazebo and picnic table area. This is J1 and J3 facing each other. J5 and J7 together. J9 and J11. J13 and J15 facing each other. J17 and J19. J21 and J23. I like these because of the big trees in these sites. And then J25 and J27. and they are not facing each other. So 27 has its own site and 25 has its own site. This is L Street. This is L1. It's got its own gazebo and it's a pull forward site. L3. On the other side are K sites. L5. Nice and deep yard on L5. L7. L9. These back right up against a fence and there's trees blocking the fence, so it's pretty private on that side. Nothing behind you. L11. Nice landscaping in these sites as well. L13 with the Prevost. Beautiful rig. That's L15 here. L17, so these sites open up a little bit more on the back, not quite as private. And then L19 has its own private gazebo and barbecue grill, but it's the corner lot. Not quite as private on the back and one side, but nice area here. Then at the end of L Street, we're walking towards the registration area. This would be overflow parking, or if you have a guest and they do allow 2 cars in the site. So if they don't fit in your site, there's some spots here. There's also a ton of overflow parking on the other side of this registration. This is I Street, I-35, and they're each separated by these little fences on the side of the picnic table, so it gives some sort of privacy. But these are also nice sites. So this is I-31, I-29, I-27, I-25 here. This is I-25. I-23 and I-21. I-19 has quite a few trees. And I-17 here. However, this one, I-17, is across from a dumpster, so just keep that in mind. There's a dumpster there. On the other side, I-15. I-13. And this is C Street, and the beginning of it, like C1, C3, these odd numbers are on this side, and they are across from the pool. And so, I mean, if you have kids, it might be nice because you're close to the pool. You could actually watch them from your campsite. But this is also laundry facilities and such, so it could be busy or noisy. But this is C1. I'm sorry, yeah, C1. And C3. And there's the pool area. C5. C7. These are pull through. Nice little lawn, grassy areas, trees in between. Here's the pool. C9. Then on the other side here are your even numbers, so it starts with C00 actually. So C11, C00, and C2. Here is C13. C4. So they back up against a hedge, so a little privacy. They are back in sights. C15. So the odd numbered sights in C are pull through. C17. Here's C6 and C8. So that's C8 right there. C19, C10, and 12, and then 14 are the end ones on the even numbered side. C21 here is on the corner pull through, but nice and shaded from this tree. And there's C12, and then C14 on the end, and that's a corner lot, so it's going to be busy with Main Street here, and then people walking by, and it's got a little slope to it, but a couple nice trees. That is Street C. E Street here, this is E26 and E24 and E23 is on the opposite side. Here's E22. Again, these are all back in up against hedges. E20, E21, and E19. There's E18, E17 here, E16, E15. This is 14, sorry. This is 15 here. So E12, some trees. E13, and this empty spot's E11. Then we have E10 right across the way. Right next to that is E8. E9 right here. There's E6, my rig site. E7, E5, E4, there's E3. E2 is on the corner. Pretty open, exposed. And then E1. And E1 has a nice hedge on it, but there's garbage cans on the other side. This is F Street here, starting with F1 on the corner. These are back in with a hedge behind it. F3. There's F5 here. F7. Here's F9. F11. F13 has some trees around it. It's kind of nice. Same with F15. F17. And F19. So these are big rigs. I mean, like, they're 40 feet or more. So these are nice deep seats, or deep sites. These are nice deep sites. This is F21. And what's nice is they let you park your tow vehicle plus another vehicle. So you can have a guest come over and park, and they fit. F23 is right here. And then F25 is on the end with its own barbecue, little yard area, gazebo, but it is on the end, so you might get some more noise. There's also a dumpster there. And coming in from the entrance, this is G Street. This is G24. So this is just as you come past registration, you're gonna come across these here. G22, it's right there. So G24 is a corner, but you're kind of up on the last site, but you do have your own fire pit and gazebo. And then G27 here is not a great site. It's on the corner of these streets, this intersection. There's a dumpster there, and it's pretty open. G20, G25. So all of these odd numbers on the G Street are pull through. And this is G18. It's nice and secluded with these trees. G16, G23, and G21. And across from G21 here is G14. This is G19. And across the street is G12. G17. And a couple dogs. G10. G15. G8. So all of these even numbered sites back up against a main road out there. I don't know how noisy that would be, but it's just like a access road to the casino. G13. G6. Here's G4. G11. And right there is G9. And the last one here is G2. This is going to be next to the dog park and the dump. So you might get some noise and it might be busy at G2. There's the dump station and the dog park. Also G7, G5, it's right here, G3, and G1 are also across from this dog park facility. So, and the dump. So this is G3 and G1. Sites in front of me are really nice. They butt up against the I guess the forest area behind, so there's nothing behind you. These are the B sites, and this is B29. This one here is B31. And B33 is on the end, and it has its own gazebo and grill area. So it's a upgraded site, but it's nice. But these sites are a little bit more open in terms of not trees or anything dividing the sites, but they're nice backed up against the nature there, and there's nothing on the other side of them for a street or anything, so it seems a little more private. This is B27. Excuse the dogs, B25. And this end one is B23. So keep in mind that B23 is also up against this area where there's horseshoes, there's area for kids to play, There's a group area and fire pit, so it can be busy on this B23 site. Now here's a group area that you can reserve. It's got a fire pit, tables, and barbecue area, picnic tables, gazebo. It's pretty cool, a little area. And then right next to it are these bathrooms here. So you could enjoy the day here and have these facilities. Also, I wanted to point out this resort has these set up throughout the whole campground. So when you're walking your dog, there's plenty of waste bags for you, and that's kind of nice. They keep those filled. This is the A sites, so A Street, and they're nice, especially on the odd numbered sites, because they back right up against the nature preserve there, or the woods. So they are back in sites. This is A22 on the corner, and then A20. They're right across from the restrooms here, so keep that in mind if you book these sites. This is A18. And then right here, this nice huge corner site is A17. So if you get this site, you've got your own barbecue, gazebo, and this huge area. It would be great for a family or a group. It's called a luxury site, A17. But you can see how they back up against the mountains there. A16. So A14 here, and A15, followed by 13, the empty site here. This is A12, pretty open A12. A11 right here with the tree, and where the cone is A9. So we're at A6 and 15 and 4, and the corner one is A2, and then you got A3, and the corner one over here is A1. And then this site is H2, and it's looks like a premium luxury site. If you get this site, you've got your own gas fire pit, grill, picnic table, gazebo, and then this nice area here. However, I came by here last night and it's got this street lamp here, so it's pretty lit up at night. Again, this is H2. Just keep in mind that you're gonna have this lamp right here at night. And there's H4. It's a nice site actually. H6. However, keep in mind both these sites are directly across from garbage and a utility shed, so that could be a little bit noisy. Then here where the motorhome is H8, followed by H10, where the fifth wheel is. It's a nice site, and the corner site is H12. And keep in mind that one butts up against the entrance and the exit, or the entrance to the resort from this side. So you might get a little bit of noise from that. So coming out of the resort towards Pechanga Parkway, right out there, this is all overflow lot out here. And basically, if you want to set up for the day after you're done at the resort and are checking out early and you want to stay a bit and go to the casino or something, you can park here. You could also park cars there, extra cars, and then down this street is Pechanga, the casino.